Hey everybody, Kyle Goth here from GoatFilmReviews.com and Kyle and Nick on Film on YouTube. And I've got another early first reaction, I guess, to the film Tyson's Run, which is a limited release film that was at my local theater. I had some time, so I went and checked it out. The film is written and directed by Kim Bass. And there is it basically follows, there's a young man, 15 years old, on the autism spectrum who is trying to basically look up to his father, who runs the football team, but he can't do football. But he finds himself enamored with running, and potentially participating in a marathon. So there is I think it's based on a true story, but there is elements of a great story in this movie, and unfortunately, it's wrapped up in a extremely poorly executed film. There's not much in this film that actually works. I think honestly, the only thing I really thought worked as good as it could, but not great still, was Barkad Abdi, who is in, of course, Captain Phillips. He appears in this film as basically a former marathon runner who trains Tyson on how to do it. I thought he did as well as he could given the screenplay. But we also have Rory Cochrane, Amy Smart in this film, and this has got to be some of the clunkiest dialogue I've ever seen in a release film. The characters are all speaking as if they're almost speaking as if they could turn to the camera and just tell you exactly what they're feeling in that moment. Amy Smart is overacting like you can't even believe. Rory Cochrane is barely registering an emotion. It's just like they're either sleepwalking through the film, or they just didn't have faith in it, or perhaps they're doing the best they can, but the screenplay just won't let them. This has got to be some of the clunkiest editing, and some of not even clunky, just the most awkward editing choices I've seen in any movie recently. There are moments where a character finishes a sentence and then looks at the camera almost like, when are you gonna call cut? And it doesn't happen often, but it happens often enough. There's supposed to be this inspirational idea to the whole film, where especially at the end when he's running the actual marathon, he's hearing all these things like, you can't do this, or this is going to be really difficult, and it comes out like because of the clunky screenplay, none of the dialogue really feels as inspirational as it could be. There's a bully character. So basically Tyson is homeschooled but decides to go to school at the beginning of the film. Kind of kickstarts his interest in running. There's a bully in the film who's like, I'm going to be a bully because I got to be a bully, and I got to pick hey, I'm going to bully you. Like, his only character trait is that he's the bully. And it's like, yeah, that's how the whole film kind of works, is that everyone fits an archetype that is just so cliche and so everything we've seen before. We're supposed to, I think, follow Rory Cochrane's character, but he spends most of the film being a dirtbag, and it's hard to care about his change in character as he goes on. He's not likable or interesting enough to follow as one of our leads. Amy Smart, like I said, overacting to beat all, and I couldn't believe a single thing coming out of her mouth. Like I said, Barkad Abdi was doing as well as he could given the screenplay, but there's still a lot of stuff that requires him to be like, let me tell you about the movie I'm in. Like, a lot of that stuff took place. So overall, Tyson's Run it's a bad movie, and unfortunately, I think there's a good story in here that could make for a great movie, but Kim Bass is just not pulling out a good screenplay, not really directing all that well. Nothing in the movie really works outside Barkad Abdi's performance and the way that he interacts with the actor playing Tyson. Tyson did an okay job. I don't know the actor, but he did an okay job. But overall, the film was just disappointing. So, yeah, just not very good. Definitely skippable. I wouldn't catch it if you see it in your local theater. It's just not worth your time or energy. But if you have seen the film, let me know what you thought down below. And you can check out GoFilmReviews.com for all my many reviews. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Almighty Goatman. And don't forget to check out Kyle and Nick on Film, my show with Nick Plotchuk from the St. Paul Filmcast. We got new episodes Monday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. The links are down in the description. You can check all that stuff out. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And also like and subscribe. We know we say it all the time, but it helps our channels out. Especially small channels like mine. Helps out so much if you like and subscribe. Helps me out, helps you out. Doesn't that sound great? Sounds wonderful. We'll see you at the next one.